What's up, guys? Welcome back. It is day 8
Is
of
it
Vlogmas.
day 8?
Day 8.
Why was I thinking it was like day 7? I don't know why I thought it was like day 6 or day 7.
December 8th, day 8.
Okay, so it's day 8 of Vlogmas. And, oh wait, guys, look what I made.
Ika's been working on the...
I'm making, they're called ornament clusters. I went on YouTube and I looked it up. So I've been making these for the tree. It's not quite done yet. I am like making it and hanging it as I go.
You can tell she's only this tall because the rest of the tree is bare.
It's bare, and I also only did like hair. There's nothing done anywhere else. But again, I've been experimenting, so but I think it's so pretty.
It looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. Ika's been making these. She just told me to go down to Walmart and grab some string.
I've seen people use like jewelry string. I've seen people use like fish string.
Yeah,
I've seen people use like different things.
I tried finding like fishing wire, but they didn't have any. That was like all they had.
So this is, I think if you have this, it's fine because clearly it's been working for me.
I hope it translates on camera because these clusters look really nice. Yeah. Like, look at that one. That's a good one. That's right there.
Pretty one right there.
Right? They're like all together, so it's kind of like one.
When I bought the ornaments, I assumed that we would have a green tree. So I bought lots of white ornaments, right? And now that our tree is like frosted, they're kind of blending in. So I wish I had more like golds and more reds and more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm thinking we got to go back to the store and pick up a few more. But then what are we going to do? How are we going to insert those ones in your already existing clusters?
Fine. That's fine. Like, trust me, I'm going to make it work. And is that our next door neighbor?
Oh, yeah.
Our next door neighbor is like building and doing stuff.
They're doing construction.
If you hear a bunch of stuff over there, it's them. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys.
Oh, yeah.
So I take the string, okay, and I stick it in here like this. And then I tie it. So you just make a knot like that, like so. So it's a knot like that. And then to be safe, I'll make another knot. Right. So then I just do that. And then I also get like different sizes. So I'd buy ornaments, right? And then this one, I would think, oh my God, it's so small. Like,
what's the purpose of it?
But now we found a purpose.
You know what? Because we saw these at one of the stores we went to, where they had like a big long cluster.
Where it was? It was at the studio.
Ah, it was at the studio.
It was at
You're
the studio that we shot
the
our
one,
Vlogmas intro.
the one we shot the intro at had really nice like long
like,
clusters.
how'd they do that?
Because it'd be cool to get like a long cluster and then go around the tree like that.
Yeah, and they sell those. So I've seen those at Canadian Tire. But let me tell you how they're trying to charge $40 for something this long. $40. Excuse you.
What about this? I'm gonna give it a pop of color. That's what I mean.
Oh my gosh, that's so
right?
cute.
You just have like a little one.
Okay, so what? Let me fill the trees with all the clusters, and then we'll put the little one singles
after to
like fill around.
To like fill in the gaps.
Yeah. The red looks really good against that tree, actually. Okay, so right now my clusters look like this. I'm gonna add a couple more. Guys, it's so easy.
Is there like a rule? Like how many balls go on a?
Whatever you want. I mean, I would say don't.
Your hair.
It's the what?
The glitter.
The glitter, yeah. I would say don't add. Like, don't do like 4. Like, try to do like 6.
Right.
6 minimum. I would say to make it really, you know.
Next year we're building the big clusters, or we'll just go buy them. I don't know.
Honestly. No, I'm building. I love building them. It's the thing. Let me tell you, I stayed up drinking hot chocolate and building my clusters. It was so cute. I loved it. So if you make it bigger, like say you add more and more and more, then you could make 2 of the little strings knotted, and you can hang it like that, right? So it's more spread out. Or this is what I've been doing. I've been taking these 2 knots like that. And then I've been just like tying it. So I tie it in between like that. So I tie it and then I'm gonna tie it again. Bring it over here, babe.
You know what's nice too? Like once we do this once, we have the clusters for every year.
Exactly. So I tie it again like that. I'm gonna tie it one more time just because, you know, I've been tying them a lot because I wanna make sure that it's like the clusters are gonna stay. Okay, and then I measure this string to this one, the short string to the long one, and then I cut it like so. And then you guys,
Wow, this is a whole how-to channel right now.
I knot these two strings together like this. Okay, and then I go hang it on the tree. I find a little spot, so maybe I'll put it here, and I hang it like that.
Decorating with Aika.
I should have done this on my personal channel.
Literally.
Can I tell you, I miss my personal channel. We've been so busy with Vlogmas that I can't really pay any attention. But I've also neglected it for months. Let's not lie. Let's not lie about that.
Vlogmas is the reason.
No, but this month has been super busy. We have Vlogmas. Then we're also doing a lot more brand deals. We have a brand manager now, so we're getting a lot more brand deals. And Dimitri's real estate. So it's been a very, very, very busy month.
We got Rashad's birthday coming up.
Rashad's birthday is coming up. And like Rashad's the kind of person where he likes to spend his birthday with family and not really friends. So we have to do something really special for him for that. Plus the wedding. And if you turn your focus over here, it's all wedding venues. Today, we're actually sitting down and we'll be talking about how well we know each other after being together for the past 5 years. Do you think you know everything about
Baby,
me?
I know everything.
Do you think
I know
gonna...
everything. I'm attentive. Okay? I'm attentive. I know everything.
Okay.
You're not gonna slide one by me. I know you better than anyone else knows you. Actually, I think I might know you better than you know yourself. I know everything. Everything. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
You gonna do the blanket?
What?
Oh, this blanket's so nice.
It's so comfortable.
I don't know where you got it from,
I
but
got it from HomeSense.
we need to get more.
We should, right?
We're both gonna get wrapped up here. Okay.
In your little blanket.
I like this.
But hold on, this is the comfortable part, honey. Under here.
This is
You
the
had
comfortable
it.
side?
Yeah, this is the softer side.
Who makes this thing?
From Uggs.
Ugg makes blankets.
Yeah.
Okay, are
Ready?
we? Yes, I'm ready. Are you going first?
Sure.
Okay, so
I'll ask you first.
Okay, so these are questions that we're answering on how well we know each other.
Yeah, 'cause
After
we've
5
been
years.
together for 5 years.
I feel like I know everything.
Wait, where's your questions?
They're right here.
Oh,
and they're
okay.
also right
so
here.
I'm going first.
You go first, baby.
Okay. What was this? Okay, sorry. What was? Okay. What school did I attend when I was living in Jamaica? What was the name of it?
I can picture it because it's up on that hill.
Yeah, I took him there. Oh, we should have vlogged it for you guys.
What was it
I
called?
took him to my old school.
I feel like it was called Saint something. Or am I thinking of the high school that you went to? Saint.
That's probably the high school.
That's the high school you went to. Oh, it was.
School in Jamaica. What was it called?
It was called Mount something. Mount Albert? No, Mount Alvernia? Mount Alvernia? Or was it Alvernia Prep?
It's Mount Alvernia Prep.
Oh, it's Mount Alvernia Prep.
Yeah, I'll give you a point.
Woo, I got it. Can I tell you, I can picture it. I always get it mixed up with the high school that you went to.
Yeah.
Because they're both like...
They're both Catholic schools.
Catholic schools.
Yeah, they're both Catholic schools.
See, Alvernia Prep.
Alvernia Prep.
Mount
There's Alvernia High, which I never attended.
I just remember the Mount because it's up on the hill.
And I've actually brought Dimitri to the school I went to as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have vlogged it for you.
We should have actually kind of went in there.
I could have called and said, hey, can I come for a bit? And they probably would have said yes.
And I remember there's a really good food spot right there too. Is it Pork Pit?
Yes, it's actually not far. It's actually not
Pork
far.
Pit. Yo.
He would remember the food spot.
I've got Montego Bay all mapped out. I know where everything is.
I wish we had done more vlogging for you guys. It was like back then, when we weren't the best YouTubers. But yeah. So, okay, what's yours?
Okay, well, I guess I'll ask you.
Okay.
What high school did I go to?
Babe, you never told me.
I had to.
You never-
I had to have told you at least
You
once.
never told me, not
I had to
one
have told you at
time.
least
Can
once.
I tell you guys, I promise, he's never said to me, my high school was called Blase Blase. He've always said, in my high school this happened, or in my high school. But
I took you down there.
He took me there, once. We went to his town to go visit. But babe, I promise you, you've never been like, this was like my school. Like this was the name of my school. If you did, I would have remembered.
Okay, fine. It's Parkland Composite High School, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's go back a little bit further here. What was my hockey number?
Your hockey number was 18. Am I right?
You got it.
Yes.
Yeah,
you should be happy that I'm
That is good.
He's
That
so
is good.
competitive that he wants me to get them wrong.
Do you know why it's 18?
Honey, I don't think you told me that.
I don't know if I've told you.
What? Okay, but
So
why is it 18?
okay. This is gonna sound super corny, all right? But my favorite. Why are you like?
I'm gasping like, I'm like, what is it?
It's not. My favorite sport is golf. There's 18 holes on a golf course, so I'm number 8.
Oh my gosh, that is the whitest thing you've ever said in your whole entire life. My favorite sport is golf. They have 18 holes, and therefore, babe.
My hockey number is 8. I knew you were gonna say that too.
That is cute though. It's cute.
It's
You
kinda
love
cute.
golf that
Yeah, I
much
do.
that you named your. And the reason why I know it's still your hockey number is because he played hockey recently, and you were number 18.
That's right. Oh, that's cheating.
I'm not cheating, babe.
Because I literally have my old hockey jersey.
Okay.
That's so
ready?
funny. I forgot about that.
Okay.
It was like last week.
Who do I like more, Rihanna or Beyonce?
Oh. Damn. That is like, this is a coin flip here. Because, okay, let's break this down here.
Okay.
Okay, because we've got Rihanna, okay? She's an island girl, and I know you like that. But then we've got Beyonce. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Beyonce is like the OG queen.
She's the queen, but Rihanna's also a queen.
Rihanna's
They're
also
both
the
queens to me.
They're both very successful.
Yes. And you know I love a successful black woman.
Yes. And they're both very admirable.
Yes. They're beautiful.
Okay. I'm going to go with a guess, okay?
Yeah.
And this is just purely off of, I think you brought her
Okay,
name
hold
up
on,
more.
hold on. Who do you guys think it is? Go ahead right now and comment in the comment section before he answers this.
Okay.
Go ahead. Take some time to think about it.
I think I know.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
Who is it?
Okay. I think it's Beyonce.
Really?
I think it's Beyonce because I know you respect them both, but I feel like you look at her as the OG, and I know you always give props to like the people who break into the space. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I will say this. It was a trick question. I love them both equally. I can't pick. If you literally said pick Beyonce or Rihanna, I would literally like faint because I can't. And I'll tell you why. I love Rihanna because, as you said, she's an island girl, and I just love seeing someone from a small island make it. She's rich and successful, but she also remains relatable.
Right.
But I love Beyonce because she's not relatable and she's so quiet. Like I never hear her talk, and I love that. I'm like, wow, I want both people. Like I want to be
She's
both
like
people.
untouchable.
Yeah, like she just markets herself so well. She doesn't even have to defend herself like the Beehive does. You know what I mean? So they're so completely different, and I love them both for completely different reasons that it's so hard to just pick one.
So does that mean I get a half a point?
Yeah, I'll give you a half a point because you're right. And Beyonce is the OG. Like she's such a hard worker, and so is Rihanna. See what I mean? I can't pick. I can't
Whose
pick.
music do you like better?
Oh, they both hit different.
Yeah, they both
hit different. Like Beyonce gets me in a very like inspirational vibe. I could conquer the world. And then Rihanna gives me like, I'm gonna be a bad bitch in this world. Like, oh my gosh, I'm unstoppable. Like, please move aside, you hating assholes. And Beyonce is like, no, I accept you hating assholes. It's okay. Like, I just don't know who to pick.
It's so true though, because when you listen to her music in the bathroom, I'm like, hey, I know exactly who I'm gonna get when you walk out. Yeah, so I get it.
It's so hard. But that was a trick question.
Okay.
I can't pick. I love them both.
Trick question. Okay. This is simple,
Okay.
but I don't know if you know the answer.
Okay.
What is my shoe size?
10 and a half and sometimes 11.
Somebody might be getting me shoes for Christmas. Because that sounds like you recently checked. Because that was a bang on. I'm like, she's checking not only just one pair, she's checking the 10 and a halves and the 11s. Yeah. I think you might have just given me a little too much information there, but...
You know what? It's because, yeah, I have looked in the shoe.
Except for Gucci. I don't know if you ever bought Gucci shoes. I'm
You're
a
10.
9.5 in Gucci.
Really?
Gucci sizes are like micro sizes.
Really?
You know, when I told him 10.5, 11, he's like, I'm gonna bring you like a 9.
Can I just say that the bougie leaped out of your soul when you said, except for Gucci. Excuse you.
Yo, I never had a single Gucci thing until I met you.
Yeah, I made him buy the Gucci shoes, but can I tell you, I was gonna go and get it for him. Dimitri never spends his money on like materialistic things. He doesn't really want to put his money there, okay? But he will go on like sometimes showings and stuff like that, and he will have these raggedy looking shoes. Like if I go grab them for you guys, I actually would. They're so bad. I'm like, you know what? Like you should have like some spunk, some little spunk. We went there. I took him there to go get the shoes. He didn't want to spend the money on it. So I was
they're sneakers.
They're expensive.
Guys, they're 10 times more than they should be.
So I was like, I'll go there and get it for him. When I went to go get it for him, the guy who was helping us that day wasn't there. And I felt like it was unfair to give somebody else the commission. So I didn't buy it. And then Dimitri went and the guy was there and he goes, should I get it? I'm like, no, because I want to get it, but sure, I get it.
I don't want you buying me like those expensive shoes. Anyways, regardless, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess all that to say is Ike's fixing me up here. So
Okay. Ready for mine?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I can't believe you nailed that so fast.
What is my favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Oh my gosh, it actually is.
Yeah, you are a Christmas person.
Guys, the house doesn't look like it, but I really am.
No, she's a Christmas person.
I
Can I
am.
tell you, as soon as December 1st hit, she started lighting up and just a little bit more bounce in
Yeah.
her step and like
Nothing really bothers me as much.
Yeah, and like I feel bad because like I'm not a Christmas person. I'm working on it this year. I've been pretty good,
Yeah.
right? I've been pretty jolly, but I can tell that like you are definitely the person who wants to bring everybody together and have food and like all that stuff, which is like I really like that about you.
I am like, so listen, I'm from a Jamaican culture and we do Christmas holidays super big. So it's just ingrained in me that Christmas is a time to look forward to. So I love Christmas. I love like the smell of food. I love seeing happy people. Like there's nothing you could really do around Christmas time to really make me upset. You know?
That's why I love you, baby. I honestly, like, could you imagine we both didn't like Christmas? Like,
Oh
I'd
my
be like,
gosh,
I'd be
no,
negative.
that'd be such a nightmare.
No, I'm actually liking it now.
Especially for the kids. Like
Oh,
and my kids love Christmas too because I love Christmas so much. So Dimitri is the only person that needs to get on board.
And I'm getting on board. I'm liking it this year. I'm listening to Christmas carols. I put them on in the car. I have them on the TV. I'm getting in there.
Yes.
My question is, I used to work in the oil field. What was my trade?
Instrumentation.
Oh,
Instrument. I remember this because when you told me what you did in the oil fields, I was like, what is that? I've never heard of that in my whole entire life. Are you playing an instrument on the job? Like, what do you do?
I've had that before where people ask me what I did and they thought I was a musician.
Yeah.
Instrumentation is like a process engineer. Like we are like in charge of making sure all the mechanicals work for like processing like oil and gas and like other products as well, but that's just one field of it. But yeah, anyways,
I was like,
I didn't think you'd remember that.
why? Because it was so, because when you said it, it wasn't like a generic answer. It wasn't like, oh, like I'm an advertiser, or he said instrumentation. I'm like, you're what? So that's why I remember it.
Ike's got a crazy memory.
I
You know what?
think that's why you're so handy though. Like Dimitri could fix anything. And I think it's because like your job was so like technical.
Yeah.
I think that's why you're able to figure things out. You ready for mine?
I'm ready.
Okay. Who was my celebrity crush?
Oh, I know this.
Really?
I know this because you had a poster of him on your wall.
Oh my God. I don't think, okay.
Allen Iverson.
Okay. I know why you said that, but it was actually Paul Walker But I'll tell you why. I remember, I know what you, so when I was like in elementary school, I liked Allen Iverson because he was like a cute basketball. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, and I had like posters of him on my wall. Yes, I did.
Little Ica.
So I started liking Paul Walker a little bit like later. I think I saw him. I'm like, oh my gosh, he is like so good looking. Like his eyes, like he is just so good looking.
Okay, come on. Settle down. It's okay.
And then, yeah, and then like I just loved him. I never loved anybody else because it's really hard for me to like people. Like it's really hard for me to find people attractive, right?
Yeah, you don't gawk over people at all.
Yeah, I don't really care. So after Allen Iverson, it was Paul Walker, like literally Paul Walker through and through. In my Big Brother audition, they asked me who my celebrity crush was, and I said Paul Walker.
What got you about Paul Walker? The eyes?
I think it was just like, he's just a very...
Okay, next question. Let's carry on. Let's move on.
But I did like Allen Iverson too. So I think I remember telling you about the posters on the wall.
You told me about...
But I could have swore I told you about Paul Walker too.
Paul Walker.
I think I saw him in some shark movie, and then I was like, oh my gosh. This was like before I saw him in Fast and the Furious or anything like that.
Oh my god. I'm not getting any of these right. I feel like I'm close though.
So you got...
I feel like
Allen
I'm
Iverson,
right,
you're pretty
but there's
right.
always like an asterisk beside it.
You got the school right.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
I think we're pretty spot on. Like we pretty much know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Allen Iverson, you're off, but I think I know. But you said it because he was.
You're right.
But I could have swore I also told you it was Paul Walker. And then the Beyonce Rihanna was a trick question. So.
I'm gonna be exposing myself with this one.
Oh my gosh.
What was my least favorite job?
Oh, I know this. I'm such an attentive listener. It was Boston Pizza. Dimitri got a job. I think you said you were 18.
Yeah.
It was right after you're done high school and you didn't know what you wanted to really do. So you got a job at Boston Pizza and you literally hated it. He worked in the back of Boston Pizza.
Cooking pizzas. I was a pizza guy. Can I tell you, I hated it so much that I quickly found out what I wanted to do.
I think you quit after how long?
2 months.
Oh my God.
That's the shortest job I've ever had. I tip my cap to anybody who can work in a kitchen because it's hot back there.
Yeah.
People are stressed out. There's orders. There's people like
And the
there's
orders
moving.
never stop coming.
It's just
probably.
chaos. Like I remember like there'd be a fight night and I was just like, oh my God, there's so people just love pizza on fight nights. It's just brutal. But yeah, I personally love the food at Boston Pizza. I love the pizza.
But you did not like
I
working
just
there.
did not like that job.
Yo, hats off to the people who work in the service industry because
Yeah, seriously,
it
it's
is
tough.
not easy. It is not easy.
Yeah, it's tough. I'm surprised you remember that too, because I brought that up like once forever ago.
Yep.
You know,
Right here.
Your girl remembers everything.
Okay, my turn?
Your turn.
Okay. What is my favorite childhood memory?
Ooh, your favorite childhood memory? I don't know if I'm drawing a blank. I might know it as soon as you say it, but I remember you talking about hanging out with your grandma all the time, but I don't know if there's like a specific thing that you're looking for.
Yeah, you know what? I would say you're right. I feel like when I was younger, so my grandma raised me and she was such, thank God she did because she was amazing. And I did so much stuff with her. I remember, so like every night she would let me do her hair. Like she would let me braid her hair and she had the softest hair, so it would pull right out. And she would just let me sit there and do it over and over again. And every Sunday, she would make me get dressed up and take me for ice cream. Every single Sunday. It never, ever missed. Like, she was just, so I would say my grandma definitely is my favorite part of my childhood memories.
Yeah, and I like it when you talk about your grandma because I feel like you definitely took all those like good things about her.
She was so
like even when
kind.
you say you like Christmas and you like kind of bringing everybody together. I've never met your grandma, but
Oh, yeah.
I picture like her being like that.
She
so.
was like, guys, so every single year in Jamaica, we would have like a family reunion. So we would fly back home, have a reunion, like a really big reunion. And when my grandma passed away, like it pretty much stopped. So you could tell she was definitely that person
She was the glue.
that really held the family together. She was just such a kind person.
Yeah, she sounds like she was a
Oh, she was so good. And I was so annoying.
Oh, guys.
As a
you guys have
child.
no idea because I can only imagine how you were when you were like 6.
Oh my God. You guys, I'm not joking.
You terrorized
But
that
she made me feel like I was so good.
Right.
I would cry a lot. So I wasn't the kind of person that would like get into a lot of trouble.
Right.
Which with Jamaican families, they appreciate kids who don't get into trouble.
Right.
They would say they're good kids, right? Now we're soft parenting and we say they're all good kids. But back then, right? But I was the child that would cry for every little thing. Like if you brought me a specific crackers and I wanted these, I'd cry about it. If you didn't put me in the clothes I wanted to wear, I'd cry. One time,
This adds up.
can I tell you one time? Oh my gosh. So one time I was actually supposed to go to school, right? And it was a day to actually wear like your clothes. So in Jamaica, the schools pretty much you all wear uniforms, right? But at my school, this one day we had like a dress up day, okay? And my grandma was like putting on like these clothes on me, and I'm like, no, I have to wear my uniform. And she's like, no, it's a dress up day. And I'm like, no, it's not a dress up day. I know for sure it's not a dress up day. I literally cried tears, okay? So she put me in the uniform, went to school. I was the only one there not wearing a free, like
Your
nice
normal
clothes. I cried again. She had to come all, because I cried so bad I convinced her that it was not a dress up day. She had to leave work, come to the school, and then get me dressed for. But these are the things you think about when you're older that you
Right.
appreciate.
Right.
You know, like when you're older.
Yeah.
So she was very, very patient.
Yeah. Very patient.
But so is Demetri's also very patient, which I think is maybe like a quality in people,
Right.
like being patient with me, because I can be a lot.
Yo, I was like hearing about your grandma.
Oh, I wish you could have met her.
I know. Okay, so my question now.
Okay.
Here's one that has come up on the channel. I don't know if you know this. What is my Starbucks order?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Again, we're Dimitri is exposing how bougie he is. Okay.
Yo, I never even drank coffee until I met her.
Dimuji.
There's been a lot of changes. Now I like
It's a
some.
nitro cold brew with the pump of like syrup that doesn't have any sugar in it.
What flavor?
It's a caramel with no sugar. Oof. I don't remember. And then a splash of almond milk.
So close. So close.
What is it?
Nitro cold brew with 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla.
Oh, it's sugar-free vanilla.
And a splash of almond milk.
And a splash.
Oh, dang. Too bad.
Man, you're so bougie. You really are the most bougiest person.
Guys, if you like coffee, you're going to like that drink. Just be careful because there's a lot of caffeine in it.
Yeah, like he literally has it, like I want to say like once every 2 weeks. He doesn't drink it very often.
No, you can't drink that every day. And they actually won't give you the biggest size in it because it's probably not like actually safe. I gave it to Aika once.
Oh,
guys.
oh my God.
I gave it to Aika once when we were shooting.
We were
a YouTube
shooting
video.
and I couldn't speak at a normal pace, and we couldn't even film. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I was shaking.
We had to stop filming.
We had to stop filming.
And we had to wait for her to wear
Yeah.
off. Because she
I
was
wonder
so
if they
jittery.
would know what video that is. I won't even say.
Yeah, because I
won't
think
even
part of
say.
the clips are in there. But anyway.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was just like, I was sweating.
You would have thought I gave her some sort of substances or something. She's like, baby, is this normal?
Yeah, like it was.
Why do I feel like this?
And I couldn't I couldn't speak at a good pace. Like I was speaking really fast.
Yeah, the nitro cold brews. They only have them at certain locations as well.
My goodness. Okay.
For some of you, you're welcome. For the other ones, I'm sorry.
Yeah. He should be sorry because
It's intense.
that drink isn't normal. Okay. What is my dress size? This should be fairly easy for you.
Dress size? Extra small.
Yeah, it is. It's an extra small.
Extra small. I don't know what the numbers. The numbers have to be like -2.
No, it's not -2.
0?
I think an extra small is a 0 to a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I think I do have some trouble sometimes because so I do fit an extra small, but then sometimes my boobs are too big.
Right.
So it's like,
It's a real battle.
Can I tell you, like, we did that trend on Instagram. That trend where you put up pictures and then they regurgitate what you would look like as like this animated character.
Oh, the AI trend, yeah.
So Dimitri inserted all these pictures of me and like he goes, babe, look at how you look. I was so embarrassed. I'm like, why is it all boobs? He's like, it's not. I'm like, every single picture. I couldn't post it.
But like the AI thing, it always exaggerates your features. Like if you look at mine,
embarrassing.
I have like big muscles and stuff.
No, you look so good.
I was way bigger on there than I was in real life.
Everybody else I saw looks good except for me. I'm like, then after I saw that, I'm like, I'm gonna press reduction. Like I'm done. Like I'm not. That's it. That's it for me. If that's how I look, I don't want any parts.
You look great. You have nothing to worry about, okay?
They really tried it with me.
the AI people tried it.
They tried. I think I have one question left. How much do you have left?
I got one more.
Okay, so go ahead.
I just asked mine.
I just asked her.
Oh yeah, that's right. What's my favorite childhood memory?
Okay, so again, I think like my situation is not a specific memory, but Dimitri always told me stories about his dad. Like hanging out with your dad, like his dad is his biggest role model. And when we actually first met in the Big Brother Canada house, he would tell me bedtime. So I'd fall asleep to him telling me stories about his dad. Like it's actually wild. Like I would say, can you tell me a bedtime story? And then he would tell me a story about like the time him and his dad built a house, or the time they were traveling, or a time like his dad came home. Like it was always about his dad, and he just admires his dad so much. But yeah, it's that. Am I right?
I would say yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I would
100.
definitely think back to like me and my dad. We like pretty much traveled all of Canada for my golf tournaments, and he was just always there and super present. And I could tell he also like really liked it. So just something that we always share. Like we used to go snowboarding, right? And we would drive like an hour and a half to the hill. And he would drive us, and then he would stay like at the hill all day doing nothing. But he would just go have coffee. But like he just wanted to be there for the drive up and the drive down, like see how the day went.
Yeah.
So he was always there. And then like even after I got my driver's license, I'd be like, oh, I'll take my friends. Like, can we borrow the car? And he's like, oh, I can take you. Like he wanted to come. I felt bad because like, but we're kids. We're like, we want to be independent.
So you left him at home to go with your friends?
I mean, he did come a couple times. But yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice though. But yeah, I know that like Dimitri literally always told me stories of his dad moved to the country when he was like 17 and worked so hard and pretty much like worked for the family he never had. That when he had you guys, he pretty much was like dedicated his time to just being with his family.
He was able to be there, yeah.
Yeah. I think all the stories you told me in the Big Brother Canada house, like the bedtime stories, why was I asking for bedtime stories in the first place? But I would ask him to tell me bedtime stories, and he'd always tell me stories about him and his dad, and then I'd fall asleep. Like I want to say almost every night. Like he had a lot of stories.
Literally, there's a lot.
Yeah, but that's a good way to end the video. This is a good video.
Yeah, it's cool.
It was super fun. We hope you guys enjoy the video. You guys should go ahead and like, if you want to answer these questions for yourself in the comment section, you guys should go ahead and do that so that we can get to know you guys a little bit better as well.
100%.
Oh my gosh, you guys, just so you know, so smile. You see these little scrunchy things? Yeah, he's had them since he was like, when I met him at 25, he had the scrunchy things. And when I met his dad has the exact same scrunchy things.
Yeah, we've got the same smile.
Yeah, they have the exact same smile, the exact same scrunchy things. I call them scrunchy things, but like...
I feel like people are trying to get rid of these now. With,
I love it. No, I love it. Can I tell you, I'm like that. I remember when I first met Dem and he smiled, I loved the scrunchy things. Right at this.
I think they're called something. Aren't they called like crow's feet or something?
But I don't know. I mean, like you're so young. Like
I know.
I met him at 25. He had the scrunchy things, right? So I called them scrunchy things. But his dad has like when your dad smiles. But you guys are the only ones in your family to have it. Like only him and his dad has it. His sisters don't have it, and your mom don't have it. It is him and his dad with his scrunchy things.
Yeah. That is trippy.
Yeah, so funny.
No, I didn't like them, but I like that you like them.
It's one of my favorite things about Dimitri's smile. Like when I first met him, when he would smile, I would see the scrunchy things like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. Like.
Okay, you're making me blush.
Okay,
You're making me blush.
Show the scratchy things. Okay, so guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you guys tomorrow. And a good time, because listen to that. Listen to that.
They have to be able to hear that. Someone is going crazy on a saw right now.
But anyways, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We love you guys. Bye.